Mind your eyes, I'm pressing the button for the lamp. Woohoo! And I've taken the lampshade off so I get much brighter light. Right, I've tried different intros to this, but there's something that I really need to say in this first part of this video. I've been inspired by Graham and one of his YouTube channels, denbyvids/wxpm. Was it wxpm and then denbyvids? I think it's denbyvids first, but anyway. I did get out and about and record, well not record, but get some really nice photographs. But the micro SD card from the sports or action camera thing that I was getting the photos on won't be read by this tablet that I'm recording on now. It worked in the past, but it isn't now, so unfortunately I've lost all of those photos. I might get out and about another day throughout this kind of very sunshiny weather and try to get pretty much the same or very similar photos, but I'm just leaving that for now, as I have other interests really. Hello YouTubers. So I've been into one of my YouTube collection, like YouTube related collection, plastic boxes stored under my bed, of which I'm sat on right now, and I have this picture frame that I want to start building on, and I was sure this was a sticker. I've been picking away at it for quite a while, and it just seems to be a print, not an actual sticker. So, Toyman and Fishy, have you ripped me off? Sorry to jump to conclusions, but it really did seem like it wasn't a sticker. So it wasn't until I'd already put that in the picture frame, sticking it in with super glue really, that I found out one of the parts that I trimmed off on the corner, it's sticky. Sorry about that. I hate it when I jump to conclusions. But I try to be nice and calm and respectful. Thanks for it. Red Panda with a horrible beard. You know what one of my friends said? As if he hadn't seen me for a few days. Do I glue the beard on? And I was wondering what he meant. And I said, well, when I was looking in the mirror earlier today, it does look really horrible and scraggly. I want to sort it out soon. He just told me that he hadn't seen me, like the last time he seen me, it wasn't this long. It's only been like less than a week since we've seen each other. They are great people. I'll tidy this up, I'll cut around it and stick it in the top of this new picture frame. And the extraction fan up there is hopefully removing some of the heat in my home. I'll never gain weight. It's a lower arm thing. Just, I can't help who I am. I've got a bit of a belly going on. And my upper legs aren't bad. This is pointing up to the ceiling. And I know all of this needs to be worked on, like get all the paint work sorted. Hopefully that will come soon enough. Maybe this wall needs to be replaced. It's just something soft. I don't know what this is, but like I was talking to somebody earlier today, and like face to face, and she has a big problem with flying creatures. Can insects fly, or are insects just like land creatures? Anyway, bees, wasps and stuff. So I let her know. I believe this is like the old bee or wasp nest that has leaked down on each side, as if the hive is in the centre there, like their home, whatever it's called. So like that's just well, I went away somewhere. That must have been when I went to Manchester to see Alex Eventhal. I don't know if somebody came around and removed the bees and wasps, but I haven't looked outside to see if they were buzzing around. I haven't seen any of those in this room for a while. And in this temperature, I would think that they might be more active. Anyway, time to get it all stripped and painted. Hopefully soon enough. Right, just putting decent gloves on because I tend to have like fingerprints on everything, and I'm being very protective out of respect. Sticky hands. Thanks again for the hand and face cream stuff for my birthday to Kate, her sister, of whom wishes to not be in my videos. Fully respect that. And their family for the... Oh, it's too sticky, it's not going on. Thank you so much for the skin creams and stuff. I should be using it more often. Oh, I might just get another glove. You get agitated and you go, fucking put the fucking thing on! I'll get another one. Fucking hell. But I don't want my fingerprints on this that I mentioned in my previous video. Not video part, I mean my previous video. You know, I was probably talking all this shite in there, playing AFI, even though AFI is good, somewhat, to me. Maybe that wasn't a very good video. I can't be asked to watch it. Just like somebody who seems to be at least somewhat of a fellow punk that's been commenting on my video where like I was taking medication and stuff. I really do appreciate that support, and we have basically the same, well, something more than just calling it a mind frame about how we are treated by doctors and being fobbed off with medication, and they're not really getting down to the main point. And even then, when you try to get to the main point, which wasn't actually mentioned, by the way, but like it arrived a day early. Wednesday 13, midlife crisis. There's the inside. Looking at the band, it changed so much, and so many band member changes. The vinyl itself was originally just inside this, but as you get the sleeve thing there, I thought it would keep it nice and safe in there. You got the front side. Oh. Did I show you the back? No, I didn't. there's the track list. If this is mirrored, I'll try my best to flip it around in editing. So that's side A. Side B. I hate this because I'm going to have to organise it all, like, get it the right way around again. And what was the only thing in the back sleeve of the vinyl casing thing? Can you see that? And like loads of info there, and just like I said to myself, there must be lyrics on the back. There certainly is. So all of the lyrics on there, I think all of them. I can't be asked to check it all out. But what I find interesting is right on the bottom there. I'll read it first. This recording may contain backwards messages. I doubt it does. I've done various searches in YouTube if to see different wordings of it and see if anybody has found any hidden messages. I haven't found any video of it yet. Right, I'll put the vinyl on the chair. It's too fucking hot here, man. So I did open this, even though I wanted to do like basically an unboxing, and I've said this before when I've been with one of my friends called Paul. Paul, you know who you are. That I want to do an unboxing, and then after we are chatting, then head home for a few minutes or so, and I just think, fuck it, I'll open the package. And he had a good laugh with that, so that's cool. Yeah, somebody has been sending my mate Paul messages on my behalf, so I explained the whole thing. It's like, but we'll get on now. He's got it, and he was really grateful for me explaining the whole thing. So that's cool. I would say Paul is a metalhead, but I don't like to categorize people. How am I going to do this without messing it up? Because I always mess things up. And there's dust on it already. I'll leave it until later. Let's just play something else and then maybe skip around subjects, whatever. I'm just a person with basically a form of autism. Sometimes I make mistakes by expressing how I feel. That's just my t-shirt, by the way, which needs a good iron. But yeah, of course I make mistakes sometimes. And it is okay to be angry. I'm never physically violent. I don't want to hurt anybody. But if I have something to say, and then somebody threatens me because of it, then that's them being a bit daft, isn't it? If they don't understand, I don't have the mental capability to understand everything, and not even punk music allows me to express how I really feel. Because I'm worried that people are just going to jump to conclusions and not understand that I'm not going to commit a violent act. I just want to live. And I want the best for myself and other people equally. Are you gonna go in sweetly or be an asshole? Sweetly.
I think I might have accidentally banned B. I banned B! Oh my god. The chat moved and I banned B. No! B, come back! Fuck! No! B, no! I lost B. Oh my god. No! How do I get B back in here? I'm gonna call B right now. Hang on, I need to call B. Fuck. I'm calling B. David, can you help us unban B, please? I'm so sorry, B. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god. Hang on. I'm not fucking good at this.
What did you do?
I was banning someone for being fucking weird and saying that my tattoos looked like they were drawn on. And I was like, right, I've had enough of you. And then as soon as I pressed, I have my fucking mouse over the ban button. The chat was not moving. The second I fucking pressed it, someone else spoke in the chat and it moved up. So I banned you. Sorry, you're not a mod anymore.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Sorry, you should be there now, I think.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Nate, I love you. Alright, I'm gonna go and carry on talking to everyone else now. I'm so sorry. I had to call you. I wanted to call you and personally apologise because that would have been fucking weird for you to see. Alright, I love you. Speak to you later.
Love you.
Bye.
Difficult to use. So, about the part coming up, I know that Emma used to be into Cradle Filth in her youth, but I have some things to simply say about it. As simple as that. I'm trying my best to put this video together and it ain't fucking easy, man. If Emma sees this, yeah. I was just thinking, like, okay, as I do know quite a bit about Cradle Filth, and on the inlay cover thing, whatever it's called, that's a Cradle t-shirt. Fuck yeah.
Okay, don't put me in a box. What are your thoughts on Cradle of Filth? Not really something that I listened to, I'll be honest. I listened to Cradle of Filth when I was like 13, 14. I haven't really listened to Cradle of Filth since, to be honest. I think there were better bands out there, in my opinion. But it's not the sort of music that I sort of really focus in on enjoying now. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look so much better very soon. I just need to get this video out of the way because it helps me to get a lot of my mind okay. So, 5 years in school, all of those history lessons pretty much taught me fucking nothing. So, Cradle of Filth, if you look into the lyrics, you can learn so much about history from all over the planet. That's what I get from most of their albums. I haven't heard their recent stuff. Well, I have, but I can't remember much of it. Focusing on other things right now. But Cradle of Filth, great history lessons. I don't mind that Emma doesn't feel into it. That's just not her thing, but yeah, that's okay. Right. I've shown these video parts before, but if you remember me recording on one of my other YouTube videos, let's have a look back at the past. At one of her gigs. Yes, I mentioned this before about that. Is that my shadow? No, it's my friend. It's still a shadow though. So I've mentioned this before in one of my videos that Emma was looking at me because I was recording a video. She could see my camera. A few days or so after publishing that video, I noticed what might have caught her attention. That was because I was wearing quite a bright pink hoodie jacket thing, so that's probably what she was looking at. That just caught her attention, but no problem.
Is everything good? Is everybody okay? I know, I saw her. Is she okay? She all good? She been taken outside? She been taken care of? Alright, we're all good, everybody. In case you're only looking over here, I'm sorry, I care about her stuff. Alright, everybody good. Everyone feeling okay? Yeah? Okay. You know, I'm not worth fighting for, so if you feel weird, get out, okay? Alright. I care more about you than I care about my songs. Oh, Johnny, you're so sweet. I would throw water at all of you guys, but someone's gonna get in their phone and sue me.
And in the back of it as well. If I can carefully do this. Oh, there it is. Now, what Cradle of Filth means to me is like just every album has a new story to tell. So that's what works for me. And it is okay that Emma just isn't interested in it anymore. Since that photo was taken, as in 5 years of senior school, or comprehensive school, I have learned more from Cradle of Filth albums as history lessons than 5 years in school. Like, just look at one album. Basically, my favourite is, like, my most memorable one really is, I know people will totally disagree with me on this, but Cruelty and the Beast, about Elizabeth Bathory. So, yes, this book is, to my belief, mainly designed for teenagers and maybe early 20-year-olds, and it ain't gonna help me at 41 years old. But it is a nice thing to have. Memories of the past. I like the, what is it, holographic thing on the past, if you can see under light. That's nice how it changes. I doubt you can really see, but oh yeah, you can. It shows up on this screen anyway. Nice one, Emma. But I never got further than a few pages, as I've had so many other things going on in my life, and we all learn from natural experiences. Hopefully this book will help a teenager out, and thank you so much for releasing this. Even though I know it will seem like so long in the past, and I barely read it, but shit happens. But concentrating on one band's album, I've learned so much. Just like 500 years of knowledge in one album compared to 5 years of useless nonsense in a school history lesson. Stop recording, you bastard. I'm looking ugly enough already. What if I use one of the creams from my friend's family? Maybe that will stop the baggy under eye thing. But I do need to sort my beard out. Definitely. Here I go. First playing this final. Wednesday 13. Midlife Crisis. That is an image of what Wednesday sees himself as. As you can see in YouTube videos, like, he explains it. So if I get the needle released, and this comes from the needle. I have a memory of my mum mentioning this red needle thing being something for me for Christmas, but yet it was for something else. Anyway, never mind. So let's get this done. I need to look off camera. What is this? That's Bluetooth. I don't need to use lining. Phono, is that just like playing through the front speakers? Left there, right there. Volume and switch on. Let's put it less than half, and the turntable should start playing. There you go. Let's see how it sounds. I will edit this, you know, copyright and stuff. But there's side A. Switch it down a bit. This is just a play on words, like, what's it called that the police can say? Something like release and desist or something, but this is deceased, and you know, it's it reminds me of Quid with Filth with the play on words. Cease and desist. The Devil Commands, the third track. The annoying thing is trying to align it up. That's the problem with vinyls. Focus, you bastard. It is okay to so-called swear. because I like my horror punk. Fuck. It won't focus. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carefully put the needle down. Fucking no. That is taking the piss. Next track, decapitation. And the final track on this side is this. This is Misery. I can kind of relate to this. There you go. It is so difficult to align the tracks where you want the needle to go. Right, I'll prop you up on my tattoo equipment, of which I did charge like last year. I still haven't used it. Oh, it's illegal. It's illegal to own tattooing equipment. No, it isn't. It doesn't harm anybody. I don't tattoo other people. I have done so in the past. That was what they wanted me to do. I had permission, but I'm a shit artist. I don't tattoo anybody. I better skip this because of copyright stuff. Right, there's bound to be shitloads of copyright issues. There's dust on the B side, but on side B we have Bloodstorm, Synastasy, I Hurt You, My Funeral, and Second Violent. Let's start rolling it in. I heard you saying that this is annoying. Okay, I'll stop. But fucking what a great album. to blame for all your pain. Thanks for watching.